Visuals ideas, aerial shots of sunny Bulgarian beaches, tourists enjoying summer, local markets, bright inviting colors. Narrator, imagine going on what should have been a carefree summer holiday, only for your life to suddenly spiral into fear and mystery. This is the story of Lars Mittank, a 28-year-old German man whose ordinary vacation in Bulgaria became one of the most puzzling disappearances of the 21st century. In July 2014, Lars arrived at the Golden Sands Resort, a popular destination for young travelers seeking sun, beach, and nightlife. At first, everything seemed perfect. Friends laughed, danced, and enjoyed the summer as planned. But Lars felt uneasy from the very start, a tension he couldn't explain. During a day trip to a local market, a minor argument escalated unexpectedly with a group of men. Lars suffered a small injury to his head and ear. Though the wound was minor, a local doctor warned him not to fly home immediately, citing potential complications. His friends, unaware of the seriousness or the hidden danger, returned to Germany, leaving Lars alone in a foreign country. Afterward, Lars began feeling increasingly anxious. He called his mother, saying that he believed strangers were following him and that he feared for his life. While details were unclear, the fear in his voice was unmistakable. This is the first glimpse of a growing mystery that would soon grip the world. Little did anyone know, these ordinary events, an argument, a small injury, and a phone call, were the first pieces of a puzzle that would culminate in a moment captured by airport surveillance cameras, a moment that millions would watch, pause, and analyze online. Lars's story begins as an ordinary vacation, but it quickly descends into something chilling, puzzling, and completely unexplainable. Visuals ideas, airport interior CCTV footage overlays, nervous man pacing, abandoned luggage. Narrator, the morning Lars was supposed to fly home, something unusual happened. Airport surveillance cameras captured him walking nervously through Varna Airport, constantly looking over his shoulder. He abandoned his luggage, left his passport, and even forgot his phone on a chair. Witnesses described his behavior as frantic and paranoid, completely uncharacteristic for someone who had arrived just days earlier, enjoying a carefree holiday. As Lars wandered through the terminal, muttering and pacing, a growing sense of fear became apparent. It seemed as if someone or something was chasing him. The footage, now shared online, shows a man gripped by terror, leaving everything behind and heading toward an uncertain fate. Suddenly, in an inexplicable decision, Lars ran out of the terminal and into the forest nearby. Why he ran or what he feared so intensely remains unknown. Some theorize that psychological stress triggered a breakdown, while others suspect he was being followed or threatened. The details are unclear, but the images are haunting. Millions of viewers have dissected these moments online, pausing and replaying the footage, searching for clues. Every glance over the shoulder, every step, every movement raises new questions. Why abandon everything? Why run into the unknown? Lars's actions turned a routine airport visit into one of the most analyzed and discussed mysteries on the internet. Visuals ideas, forest edge, foggy woods, silhouette running, dark cinematic colors. Narrator, in a sudden and frightening moment, Lars disappeared into the forest outside the airport. Search teams scoured the area, but there was no trace of him, no footprints, no discarded belongings, nothing. His phone remained inactive. The airport footage became the last known record of his existence. Theories about what happened to Lars vary. Some suggest he suffered a severe psychological breakdown after the minor injury and the stress of being alone in a foreign country. Others propose that he encountered a threat, someone or something he could not face. A few even suggest something more mysterious and unexplainable. Online, millions of people debated every detail. Viewers scrutinized the airport footage frame by frame, attempting to decipher his actions. Every pause, every zoom, every gesture became part of the discussion. Lars Mittank's story captivated the world not just because of the disappearance itself, but because of the uncertainty surrounding it. Even years later, the forest where he vanished remains a place of speculation. His last moments leave viewers with questions that have no clear answers. Was he being pursued? Did he escape voluntarily? Or did something far stranger occur? The lack of closure makes the story haunting and unforgettable, keeping people engaged and fascinated. Visuals, ideas, search teams, empty forest paths, abandoned belongings, online forums and social media discussions. Narrator: despite extensive searches and police investigations, Lars Mittank has never been found. Authorities and volunteers combed the forest and surrounding areas, but nothing led to his discovery. His phone remained silent, and his disappearance continues to baffle investigators. Online, the story spread like wildfire. Millions of viewers watched, shared, and theorized. Forums, videos, and social media posts dissected the footage, debating possible explanations. Lars Mittank became a global symbol of mystery, an ordinary young man whose sudden disappearance captured the imagination of millions. Every abandoned possession, every cryptic phone call to his mother, and every second of airport footage adds to the puzzle. Theories continue to circulate. Was it a mental breakdown, foul play, or something entirely beyond comprehension? The fascination comes not only from the disappearance itself. Visuals, ideas, missing person poster, social media comments, cinematic dark fade silhouette. Narrator: Lars Mittank's disappearance reminds us how quickly life can change. A summer holiday, laughter, and carefree days transformed into fear, mystery, and a vanishing without a trace. Stories like Lars's spark curiosity, debate, and engagement. Millions of viewers continue to watch, speculate, and share theories. The story invites you to join the discussion. What do you think happened to Lars? Was it a breakdown, foul play, or something stranger? Share your theory in the comments below. Every comment adds to the discussion, keeping the mystery alive. If you found this story intriguing, subscribe and hit the bell to follow more real-life mysteries, true crime cases, and unsolved disappearances that will leave you questioning reality. And don't forget to share this video. Some stories are too gripping to keep to yourself. Lars Mittank may never be found, but his story continues to captivate millions, reminding us that the unknown can be terrifying and that sometimes the most compelling stories are the ones we may never fully understand. Visuals fade out with text on screen. What do you think happened to Lars Mittank?